in all seriousness though, yeah, it's like I just get so annoyed because it's like people that like the server, right? They have a go at me because I get their friends reported, and I get them so-called banned. But I don't get anyone banned. They get themselves banned. I'm just providing the evidence. You know what I mean?
So you get them banned.
No, but I don't
Yeah.
get them banned
Well, you
because they're the
do.
ones
Mate, but
being
if there
Because
wasn't
toxic.
somebody getting people banned, right, then you're gonna have a shit experience in the
Yeah,
server. You're gonna get
and then
killed in
of
the
course you're gonna
spawns,
have
run
yeah,
over,
and
and
then yeah, and then of course people are gonna break rules. You're gonna constantly lag out, bro. The reason why I got really fucking mad yesterday, well, yeah, yesterday, was because I sat in a 72 person queue for over 40 minutes when the server was full, just to crash within the first 5 minutes because people were spam shooting at base. So I lost my temper and I said some toxic shit. And yeah, I got banned for 24 hours. And that was Bella. Bella likes me, she knows that she can trust me, and she kind of feels bad for me because she knows all my problems and shit. But that's the thing, right? I take responsibility for when I'm toxic because you piss me off. I don't be like, oh well, you know, they piss me off, so therefore I'm innocent. I take fucking responsibility. I'm no different. When I break the rules, I accept the punishment and I deal with it.
you sound like
So,
a
like,
male
I'm not a
Karen.
snitch.
You sound like a male Karen.
But that's the thing though, I'm not.
You are.
All it is I'm just doing my, no, listen, I'm doing my job that Lycos and the admin team have been giving me. They said to me that they just told me just to report as much stuff as I can to help them out because they're not on as much. They've got to focus on building another server. They've got to focus on trying to, you know, stop a fake server. They've got multiple things and they've also got their own lives. Right, they even said that when the next time they're looking for moderators, they'll be looking for moderators in the UK or Europe. And they said, if I continue with the good work, you know, they'll be able to rely and trust on me enough to be able to fill that moderator role in. And I'll be more than happy to. And not only that, obviously if I'm staff members, they give me shit about it and I can actually do my job properly. So it's a win-win. You get to actually have a server where people aren't toxic because I'm getting rid of them, and to be honest as well, I understand if they're your friends, you'd be mad at me, right? But I don't discriminate. I've got my own friends back. I've even fucking I've even admitted to being fucking toxic or team killing before because I got mad and I got myself banned for 24 hours or 72 hours. I don't give a shit if they're my friends or if they're someone else's friends or if it's me doing it. Like, toxicity and, you know, breaking the rules has no place in this server, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to do my job. And the fact that people are calling me out for shit and harassing me for doing something because I'm trying to
Your
help
life's
this
hard,
server.
innit, mate? You got a hard life, haven't you?
Well, yeah, I actually do, thank you very much.
You got a tough existence, haven't you, mate?
how do you even
Yeah,
know
I
what
do.
his life is like, mate? You don't know what this guy.
Yeah, I know. I don't know a thing,
goes
do I?
through
I'm
in
a
a day.
fucking idiot.
Alright, fine then,
No,
let
you
me
don't,
brief you in a
mate.
little bit, right? Let me
You
brief
I
you
know,
in
I
a
know.
bit, right?
Fuck all.
at all.
Not with his IQ.
Yeah,
What
you
was
do.
it, mate? 120 was it? It was an IQ 120, was it? I
Yeah,
recall.
that's only 20 above average, bro, that's nothing.
Well done. Well done.
All I'm saying
Well done.
is the fact that
Well
because
done.
since my IQ is higher, it means my EQ is lower. Therefore, my social understanding and my social ability is a lot weaker. Therefore, in high tense situations or when I get upset or mad, I tend to lose it really quick and I can't control myself. That's why I get
Mate.
fucking.
Do you
That's
cry?
why when I see people fucking being toxic or abusive, or when people bully me, I tend to get really mad or upset and I lose my temper. Or when
know what,
people
man,
are
they're all
attacking me, I
just-
tend to try to defend myself, and that gets me into trouble. I don't want to cause trouble, and I don't want people to not like me. Right? You don't understand the
really.
fact that, you know, I'm fucking 20, I'm ex-military, I got medically discharged, right? I was literally trying to work with the council, working as a binman, temporary, because I needed to keep myself active and try to get my fitness back so I could go back in the army. In a month of working with the binman, yeah, I got run over by a cement truck. I'm never able to go back into the army now because of that. And because since I've been run over by a cement truck, barely anybody wants to recruit me. And because of Corona, that pressures it even more. I'm struggling to find work. I'm literally trying to find work through fucking, you know, applying for admin positions on games or coding for people or even just fucking being a goddamn therapist for people for free just to keep me occupied for fuck's sake.
Mate, I wouldn't
Playing
even explain
DayZ
yourself
is
to
literally
these
the
people.
only thing keeping me occupied enough for me not to do anything drastic. And I mean, for me not to do anything drastic. If I have nothing to occupy myself so I get bored shitless, or if I feel like I've no purpose, I end up being in a really dark mindset. And I know that sounds pathetic, but to be quite honest, I've been bullied from like 4 years old. No one understands me because of how I am. The way my brain is wired completely different to a lot of people. Right? I have a short temper, I'm very emotional, and I have no social understanding. Therefore, kids never understood me and they just cast me away because what do you do when you don't understand something? You find the easiest way to get rid of it, and that normally is avoid it. So everyone used to just avoid me. So I never had any social practice, I never understood how to talk to people. So growing up, I was just a fucking misfit. I never found anything. The only thing I felt comfort in was music and gaming, right? Fair enough, yeah. My mum and dad supported me in it, but
I
they
hear
don't
that.
obviously want me to have a job in that because, let's face it, like 1 in 5 people, well, 1 in 5 million people get a music career, and then 1 in 20 million people get a fucking YouTube career or something. So I get it. Like, I should only have music and gaming as a fucking hobby, not a career path. I need to find something that suited me for real life career path, but I can't. Anything I try to do, I can't hack it. I literally could do anything from fucking social services, right? Like we're working with young people or fucking working at a till. I'm good at it for a while, but eventually I either get really bored because if I do something repetitive, it bores me, so I don't want to do it no more, or it just gets, you know, too much because the workload's too much and my brain can't handle it after a certain point because of the stress levels and my emotional levels. I can't. No matter what I do, something always ends up going wrong, right? And obviously, when people are fucking giving me shit in game because I'm trying to help them and trying to improve their gameplay experience by getting rid of toxic players, and I'm being harassed for it and bullied for it for no fucking reason, just because they can pick on me because they know that they can, or just because I get their friends banned, when essentially I'm not the one sending their names in, I'm just sending the proof clips in. They're the ones that decided to do those actions. Every action has a consequence, and to be honest, I know that because Bella doesn't take shit for it. She is super sympathetic and empathetic for me, she understands where I'm coming from, but if I lose my temper, she has to ban me for it, you know? Like, no matter how much it hurts her, she has to do it because it has an action. So at the end of the day, you might say that I'm really immature and I act like I'm 7, but if anything, I don't. I act like I'm an adult because I take responsibility for it, you know? Like, I own up if I be toxic because you piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Mate,
just
people are just
try my
demented.
best. That's what I mean. I just try my best to understand people and help people. And with my emotional anxiety and the fact that I'm not able to do anything that well, the only thing I can do is just ignore it. But eventually, I mean, let's face it, right? How many of you have tried ignoring someone and it's gotten to a point where you just can't and you just explode? Pretty much everybody has. But because since my emotions are a lot more volatile than a lot of people, I tend to explode